Sirens and Sailors at the Boardwalk?
Restart. It didn't go yet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Alright, you're good.
How do you start this thing over?
Record.
Dear Jerry, I don't own a 5th generation iPod.
That's our big red button.
There we go. I fixed it. Okay. Just give me a second. This is Devin here with Music Insider TV, and we're here at Sirens and Sailors at the Boardwalk on the Hate Me tour. So how was it on your first, guys? Was it your first time on Warped Tour?
Yeah, our first time on Warped Tour. We did half a Warped Tour this year. It was an amazing experience. I wish we could do it again next year. We'll see. But hey, at least we got to do it. There's a lot of bands that want to do it that never get the opportunity. So it was amazing. Dream come true for sure.
No doubt. So how's it on the tour life?
It's always a grind, dude. It never stops. It's constant work all the time. But, we have fun from time to time. We get to go sightseeing once in a while or hang out with the rest of the bands after the show. But, I love the tour life. I'm all about it.
You guys started in 2005, correct?
Yeah, we started as a side project to our other bands in, our hometown. And we really didn't start touring until about 4 or 5 years ago. So, slow start, but eventually it became a full-time thing for us. So
that sounds like fun. So how did you guys get your name Sirens and Sailors?
It's based off of Greek mythology. If you ever read anything with Greek mythology, that sirens are, the sailors are sailing around and they're led in by these beautiful voices, what seem to be beautiful women, and they end up being these terrible creatures that lead them to their death. So it's really just something that everybody can relate to because we've all been led to believe that something is what it isn't. So that's kind of what we thought the name should be because everybody could relate to something like that. So
really cool. You guys released a new album in August called Rising Moon, Setting Sun?
Yep. My favorite one yet.
And how did the fans react to that album?
It's been great. It's been the best reaction that we've had so far. I don't know what you think about it. Have you listened to it?
Not yet.
You're doing an interview and you haven't listened to the music? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, man, I don't know. I really enjoy it. I enjoy playing it live, and it seems like the reaction's been really great. And this is really, the Hate Me Tour is really the first tour that we've had since that album's release. So it came out on the second to last day of Warped Tour, so this is pretty much like the album release kind of promotion tour, I suppose you could say.
So jumping back to Warped, what was the best and worst part of the tour?
The best part is you get to hang out with your friends. You eat catering 3 times a day. That's great. That's better than I eat at home. You get to watch some of your favorite bands every day. The worst part is the weather sometimes can be a little much. We got sick in the beginning because it was raining all the time, and then it get really hot and then it get rainy, and it just took its toll on us. And other than that, the worst part is just lack of sleep. But, whatever. It's worth it.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
What are you guys' influences?
I have a lot of influences, man. Life is my influence, I suppose. I grew up listening to music. My parents are they'd always make me listen to their music. That's what got me influenced into music. My uncle had a drum kit when I was little that I started playing. And I just knew that I wanted to be involved with music my whole life. So, I don't know, being out here on tour and seeing and meeting kids that listen to our music is my influence. And it keeps us going, man. So, yeah.
Pretty cool. What makes Sirens and Sailors stand out compared to other bands?
I don't know. That's a tough question. That's one of those questions that I don't want to sound cocky when I answer, you know what I mean? But I can tell you that we put on a great live show, at least we think so, we've been told. And I don't know, man, our dedication to the music and to touring, and I don't know, we practice our asses off, and this is what we love to do. So come see a show and determine that for yourself.
4th day of the tour, correct?
Yep, today's the 4th day.
Any funny, interesting stories so far on the tour?
Nothing too crazy so far. I mean, our night in, where were we the other night? We played the DNA Lounge. I don't even remember where. Oh,
San
San
Fran.
Francisco. That turned out to be a really interesting night. Definitely a night where all the bands were like got to know each other a lot better, just because of that night. So we still got a lot to go, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of stories to tell after that.
All right, we look forward to seeing you.
Hell yeah.
This is Devin with Music Insider TV, and we'll see you next time.